Good morning. My name's Jim Stime. I'm the LA Fish Guy. Believe it or not, we're in Des Moines, Iowa. We're here to attend the 23rd Annual Marine Aquarium Conference of North America. I happen to be a speaker at this conference. I'll be the first speaker going on this morning. We're going to be showing you exhibitors, attendees, the hosting club, kind of try to give you the MACNA Experience. So come along with us as we register and attend the 23rd Marine Aquarium Conference of North America.
Good morning and welcome to day 3 of MACNA 23 here in Des Moines, Iowa. We're attending a 3-day aquarium conference and trade show. There are numerous educational presentations by popular speakers and authors, as well as vendors showing their various products. But first, here's a little bit about MACNA.
So the Marine Aquarium Conference of North America, referred to as MACNA, is hosted by a number of individual clubs. It's officiated by MACNA, the Marine Aquarium Societies of North America. We've got Stephen Pro with us. He's the president of MACNA. Tell us, Stephen, a little bit about your experience with the MACNA shows.
Oh, well, I've been to at least 11 or 12. I can't quite keep track. It's been a while, but I will never miss them. They are, a tremendous educational opportunity and also a social and networking opportunity.
I love the social part. It's actually the biggest fun for me.
You get to see people that you only communicate with online or email, and it's basically the annual reunion of fish geeks across the U.S. and the world.
Yes.
So,
tell us a little bit about what MACNA does.
Well, MACNA is basically the club of clubs. We are the umbrella organization of many member clubs throughout the U.S. and even up into Canada. We are concentrated on education. This is our annual big event, the education with MACNA. We also have a number of other educational opportunities. Our MACNA Speaks program subsidizes out-of-town speakers coming into our member clubs. We also have the MACNA Live, which is our podcast. We have, we can help coordinate with local clubs, either soliciting donations or even bringing in and contacting speakers for MACNA Speaks. We have a lot of databases to give them access to help them even to run their own clubs.
So whether you're in a highly populated area or a very low populated area, and you're interested in more information on marine aquariums or getting involved, you can go to what? MACNA.org? MACNA.org, and they can help you locate an aquarium club or society that's nearby to you. Now you just finished with MACNA 23 and you're getting ready to promote MACNA 24.
Yes,
24 is where?
MACNA 24 is in the Dallas-Fort Worth area at the Sheraton downtown. We're very excited about the facility. I've toured the facility myself and stayed in the hotel. It's a beautiful location, very reasonably priced, both the hotel, the registration. There's tons of food and activities in the area, well within walking distance. I think this is going to be the biggest and best yet.
Excellent. So if you're interested in getting in on one of the MACNA conferences, becoming part of that social event or learning more, next year's conference is the place to go.
And one of the things that MACNAs are known for are their great speakers and product vendors, but they're also known for their product raffle. And since this aquarium conference is the biggest of them all, the raffle drawing is the biggest of them all. Craig Johnston of the Greater Iowa Reef Society tells us,
this year our raffle is over $100,000 in donations from raffles.
About how many different items would you say that they're raffling off? A couple hundred?
We have almost 500 unique items.
Wow.
Anything from $5,000 tanks to $1,000 worth of corals.
and all of the winning ticket numbers are displayed on a digital screen, so you don't have to be present to claim your prize, which will allow you more time to spend looking at the livestock and product vendors.
This year we have over 200 booths.
200 booths.
200 booths, and we're expecting somewhere between 1,000 and 1,500 people to come through the door.
1,000 and 1,500 attendees. So make sure if you're coming to the next MACNA, you want to sign up in advance.
So let's go ahead and start day 3 of the aquarium conference, talking to some of those livestock and product vendors.
We're here with Ariel of Blu Life. Tell us your experience with the MACNA shows.
Well, I've been coming for 9 or 10 years. All my friends are here, and I love seeing all the speakers. I learned so much.
That's so great. Ariel, tell us a little bit about your product line.
Well, we manufacture replacement light bulbs. We also have a line called Blue Bed RX that we have Optasia RX, Flatworm RX, Red Cyano RX, Phosphate RX, and Garlic RX. I have filter socks and bulkheads, and we just launched our new product, which is an advanced all-in-one filtration media, Clear Blue Pro. I can't wait to see you at Dallas 2012.
Thanks, Ariel. Let's now move down the aisle just a little bit.
One of the other vendors here at the MACNA is the Marineland product line booth. We're here with Sean. He's going to tell us a little bit about his involvement with the MACNAs and a little bit about his product line as well.
Thank you. My name is Sean Raines. I'm with Marineland. Actually, this is my first MACNA, and I'm thoroughly impressed. I'm here to show all the attendees about our new LED lighting. We have several different types. We have from beginner all the way to advanced reef hobbyist lights. And for this show especially, we have our special edition MACNA lights, which are cast in silver, has the MACNA logo for this year.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, it has a new dispersion lens and a brand new type of connection. So it's been a great show. I'm very impressed.
And you'll obviously be at the Dallas next year as well.
Absolutely. I'm excited to be there too.
Good. We'll see you then.
Yeah,
Thank you, Sean.
Thank you.
And as I mentioned, livestock suppliers. Here's Finn's Reef with a tank just loaded with some exciting corals. And here's Tammy and Kevin promoting their Marine Aquarium Expo for Southern California. Our next vendor offers foods for fish and coral reef tanks.
And we're here at Reef Nutrition. We're with Randy. Randy, tell me a little bit about your experience with the MACNAs.
I've been coming to MACNAs for 10 years or so. It's a fantastic event. This is the place to be at every year. This is the big event for the industry, where you come to meet your customers, to meet your retailers, have a chance to share with them the new products that you're introducing. And this is the place to be for the marine ornamental industry.
It's a great opportunity for exhibitors as well as attendees. Randy, tell me a little bit about your product line.
So we make a product line called Reef Nutrition. It's kind of the little microscopic feeds at the bottom of the food chain. It's products such as marine microalgae for feeding filter feeders, live copepods for feeding larval fish and different types of fish that are a little more difficult to feed, oyster eggs for feeding corals and things that get in very small amounts. We have macroalgae. We have just a wide variety of feeds, starting from the bottom of the food chain and just working your way up.
Excellent. And are you planning on going to the next
Absolutely.
MACNA?
MACNA next year will be in Dallas. We've already got 2 booths lined up for that, and we look forward to seeing you all there.
Excellent. Randy, thank you very much. Good luck with the show.
I've mentioned a few times of the speakers. For me, this was the original appeal of the MACNAs. Here is probably the keystone speaker, Mr. Julian Sprung.
Boy, it's so great to come back to these conferences. They are really like reunions. I get to see a lot of old friends, especially this one, people from all over the world that I haven't seen in years, some of you. The travels that I've done in the past year, as well as even in the past 10 years, there have been little things that I've noticed, and they've been sort of bubbling around in the back of my brain as topics that go together related to ornamental marine aquaculture. But it's a topic that interests me a lot because it's so critical for our industry as a whole. I have a little bit of experience in raising invertebrates as well as some fishes, but I'm not a professional marine ornamental aquaculturist, nor am I starting any kind of a farm anytime soon. However, I would like to share some of these ideas, whether they are correct or way off. In any case, I'll just put them out there and you can all think about them. And that's my talk, What's Next? New Frontiers in Marine Ornamental Aquaculture.
Julian spoke from his widespread knowledge and draws in a widespread audience.
As I mentioned, the MACNA shows draws an international group of attendees. We're here with Adnan, and he's traveled all the way from Saudi Arabia. Adnan, tell us a little bit about your experience with the MACNA show.
Well, this is the first time I'm attending a Marine Aquarium show, and perhaps this is the largest show, which impressed me. I've been talking to people online. I've been watching what's happening in the US. That made me come to MACNA, and I've really, really loved it. And I think I will bring more people next time, and we are really into MACNA now.
So you're having a good time?
Lovely time. I did a lot of shopping, brought an empty suitcase.
And you've met a number of new friends and
I
such?
was impressed to meet a lot of vendors, speakers, and I was given a lot of respect, which has really, really impressed me. I mean, I was really honored here. So that makes me like to plan always come to MACNA.
Great, so you're thinking about coming next year then?
Perhaps, for sure.
Well, I thank you for coming. I thank you for spending some time with us. Best of luck with all your aquarium ventures. Thank you.
And now, how about some more coral frag and aquaculture vendors? Here are two exhibitors side by side. And one interesting thing to note, notice all these coral frag vendors display their product under LED type lighting.
We're here with Dr. Tim at the MACNA conference. He's one of the exhibitors as well. Tim, tell us a little about your experience with the MACNAs in the past.
The MACNAs have always been great for us, great to attend as a hobbyist, great to attend as a vendor. They're a primary place where we introduce new products.
Excellent, excellent. Tell me a little bit about your product line.
Well, people know us more for our one and only live nitrifying bacteria. Starts your tank up right, allows you to add fish immediately. But at this show, we're introducing our brand new NP Active pearls, which are brand new 100% pure biopolymer pearls. And we're already signed up for next year, MACNA, where we'll be introducing new products again.
Well, then make it a point to go to Dallas next year, and you can see Dr. Tim himself.
And here's another prominent vendor.
And we're here with Elizabeth of Seachem. Elizabeth, tell us a little bit about your experience with the MACNA shows.
This is personally my second MACNA conference. Having a great time here so far, representing Seachem Laboratories.
Excellent. Tell us a little bit about your product line.
We have a full line of reef supplements. We also do medications. We do a lot of freshwater stuff as well, freshwater planted tanks. But we're here this weekend to really promote our Aqua Vitro line and our Seachem line of supplements.
Excellent. And are you planning on going to MACNA in Dallas next year?
We will be in MACNA in Dallas next year. We've got a big booth planned, and come on out and see us there.
Excellent.
Seachem is my source for pH buffer and copper medication. Here's another livestock exhibitor with some very unique corals and black sand. And notice the LED lighting.
Another one of the long-term exhibitors here at the MACNA conferences is the Marineland and Instant Ocean booth. We're here with Tim. Tim, tell us a little bit about your experience with the MACNA shows.
I've been coming to MACNA since probably 1992. It's a great way to get back in touch with the hobby and the people and what's new and what are they doing.
Excellent. That's a really good reason. Tell us a little bit about the product line that you offer.
Well, Instant Ocean Sea Salt, been around over 50 years. Mr. Bill Kelly was the founder. We're still holding true to the formula. In fact, we just invested a lot of money, over $2 million. A whole new production facility in Blacksburg, Virginia.
And you'll be exhibiting at Dallas at the next MACNA?
We will be in Dallas. Absolutely.
Great. Congratulations and look forward to it, Tim. Thank you.
See ya.
One of the biggest online product and livestock vendors had a big attractive booth right up front.
One of the really big exhibitors here at the MACNA is Dr. Foster and Smith. They have a division called Live Aquarium. We're with Kevin. Kevin, tell us a little bit about your experience with the MACNA shows.
Well, I've been coming to MACNA since 2000. It's a great event. It's great to see all of our customers and hobbyists and have the ability to interact one-on-one, see everybody's passions and enthusiasm for marine aquariums.
Tell us a little bit about what Live Aquaria does.
Well, Live Aquaria is a division of Foster and Smith, and we're a livestock provider over the internet. We provide a full line of marine fish, corals, and vertebrates. It's just a great way to get our product across the country to consumers.
Excellent. And do you plan on being at the MACNA in Dallas, Texas next year?
We sure do. We're not going to miss it.
Fantastic. Look forward to seeing you there, and look forward to seeing you there too. Thank you.
Live Aquaria had a really cool display tank. It contained a rare black tang. And as we dash back into the speaker room, we find Mark Levinson discussing lighting and the importance of understanding and using a lighting par meter.
And you can see at the surface it was 573, and then I'm looking on the right side of the screen.
And with so many presentations discussing and vendors offering live corals, what are the coral attendees saying about the conference?
We're here with a couple more attendees of the MACNA conference. Both Greg and Dean are from Omaha, Nebraska. Besides the educational value, the social experience, and looking at all the variety of products, there's a huge variety of livestock, coral frags and such, and a lot of people will make it a point to seek out the really nice stuff. Greg, tell us a little bit about your experience at the MACNA.
Basically been going around buying a lot of cheap corals and high-end stuff you can't see anywhere else, learning a lot from the different vendors and different speakers, and just get more educated stuff I didn't know.
And Dean, your experience with the show?
Same thing. This is my second MACNA. I was in Orlando last year, and as Greg said, you pick up some great corals here. Pretty much a wide selection of everything that you want to pick up. I've got hard stuff, soft stuff, everything. Great speakers as usual. A first-class event all the way around. MACNAs are great events to attend if you're a reefer.
And look at these guys. They're going home with ice chests full of coral frags and all kinds of samples. You gonna get in trouble with the wives at home?
Already bought some jewelry to make up.
Yeah, more than likely. Called the wife for a little more room to buy some extra corals.
So don't show her this video.
Yes.
So get permission from the wife and make it a point to come to Dallas, Texas for MACNA 24 next year.
Our final exhibitor of the MACNA conference, in addition to being a keystone speaker, is a long-term staple of the aquarium industry.
We're here at MACNA with probably one of the most popular speakers and exhibitors. This is Julian Sprung of Two Little Fishes. Julian, it's a real pleasure to meet you and talk with you. Tell us a little bit about your experience with the MACNA shows.
Well, my experience, I first started out primarily as a speaker. People were excited to see me because I'm a famous hobbyist. I don't know how that happens, but it just happens. I write articles, and then all of a sudden you get elevated to this level. I gave lectures about topics. Everybody wanted to know what's new, what's the next thing. But then more and more, I started bringing my company as an exhibitor, Two Little Fishies. So nowadays, I come, we have our booth, and once in a while, I give an interesting talk.
And you're like at your 20-year anniversary now with Two Little Fishes.
That's right. This is our 20th.
Tell us a little bit about the product line, how it's expanded, where it came from, and what you're offering now.
Well, we started the company with a video, an introductory video about the reef aquarium hobby, and a little while later we started carrying some books, and then combi sand, Kalkwasser, hydrocarbon, and it grew from there. We started publishing our own books and manufacturing a whole range of product lines, accessories.
And the book that he's referring to is loosely referred to as the Aquarium Bible. That's the Reef Aquarium, volumes 1, 2, 3, and is there possibly a 4? No fourth yet.
Yeah, no 4 yet, and there won't be. It's too much work.
And I do see that you're already set up as a speaker for the next MACNA.
Yes, I am. Looking forward very much to being in Dallas next year.
And make it a point to sign up yourself and come meet the aquarium guy. Thank you very much, Julian. Have a great show and a good presentation. We'll see you next year. So you've had a chance now to kind of get what I'm calling the MACNA Experience. You've got an opportunity to see some of the speakers. You've heard from some of the attendees, the local attendees, so the ones that have traveled from across the world to come to this unique conference. You've also seen a little bit about all the vendors that are at the conference. I've ended all of those little snippets with inviting you to the next Marine Aquarium Conference, and that'll occur in Dallas, Texas. We're here with Drew, the president of that club. Drew, tell us a little bit about your MACNA.
Well, MACNA 24 will be held, DF30 MACNA will be held at the downtown Dallas Sheraton September 28th through the 30th of 2012. We've got 1,800 rooms, $114 room nights, and a giant vendor hall that's right next to the hotel. You can get in, get out. great location. Come see us.
And your website address for them to come look?
dfwmacna.com.
So that's a MACNA Experience. We've spent 3 days having a really good time here with the Greater Iowa Reef Society, and they're the ones who have hosted MACNA 23. We're currently en route back to the hotel and then to the airport and back home to Los Angeles. I'd like to make it a point to invite you to attend the next MACNA or any one of the MACNAs. Until then, keep moving forward.
Yeah. I had one vendor just donate a lot of stuff to the school. And one day I put her down because they don't want to do it with them. So I have to make sure that should be. Hopefully I might do the whole thing. Yeah. They put that dinner in that two-way street for me.
What are those things hanging down at the front building? One right here? That's like it's not out of decoration.
They suspend the window cleaning apparatus in that.
Oh, yeah.
Like
Cleaning center there. The building is right across the street for us. From the hotel.
For a limited time only, LA Fishguys t-shirts are back. Whether it's gear for cleaning your own aquarium or one-upsmanship with your friends, these quality Hanes beefy tees are 100% pre-strung cotton. My 3-color LA Fishguys logos are silk-screened onto the back and front chest area of the shirts. 3 sizes, medium, large, and extra large. Go to lafishguys.com and click on the t-shirt link to order your LA Fishguys t-shirts today.